Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? All right. So, we are doing the World Wakes. We also have some Christmas shenanigans here. Looks like I got an experience lamp for this Christmas celebration. And what is this? Earmuffs. Sure. Ooh, these are Zamarakian earmuffs. I'm sure Sir Theodore wants these. That's right, Hermie. You got it. Oh, great, Nick Man. Okay, so let's go back in and work on finishing this quest. Okay, so I have to go back into the cave, I think, here. Think. Hopefully it'll pick us up where we left off. Um, oh, okay, so Char is apparently going to burn me to the ground. All right, well, this isn't the first time Char and I have been at odds, I suppose. I guess I'm just running from fireballs right here. This reminds me of the fantastic game Fire. Oh God, I'm doing a bad job. Fireball Island. No, I died. Okay, I didn't realize they did quite that much damage. Let's try this again. Yes, please. Can I have my items back? All right. Paul, good evening. No, we're doing World Wakes, my friend, but Char blew me up with a fireball. I wasn't ready. There's no warm up. It was just fireballs that were doing too much damage to me. So I got to plan for that a little bit better. I was just kind of that was all so fast. All right. I don't even know. Just consume the token. Okay. I did it. It's out of my inventory at least. Okay, and where was I for that quest? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, bibbidi-bobbidi. Oh, at the archaeology site. Okay. By the Legends Guild, even better. Okay, thank you. So, friends on YouTube, I don't know if it's possible to do this, but can you tell if the chat latency is any better if than it is on a normal day, or is it about the same? If it is noticeably better, um, it was within 1 second on YouTube, Hermie, so that's really good, right? That's an improvement, isn't it? Fading, good evening, good to see you. So I know this is really far in the weeds, but and not related to RuneScape, so I apologize about that. But just talking technical, talking shop, is that better than normal, Nickman? 4 seconds? I feel like it is. I feel like sometimes it can be like 30 seconds or something. I don't know. It feels terrible on YouTube sometimes. The idea was I can multi-stream using a couple of different services, and I have been using one service for a long time, which works well, and it has its own chat bot, which I like for ease of access. Okay, so it's like twice as fast, so that's pretty good. So the other service that just is straight through Streamlabs was like half off or something like that for Black Friday for a month, and I just wanted to try it to see if it was any better. So it is better, like it's faster, which is really good. But the downside is that I haven't yet figured out how to send the chats to each other. So I'm going to have to set up a different chat bot, which requires a little bit more tinkering so that the chats themselves can actually integrate and not only be read on the screen, so it's easier for everybody to talk to each other. But other than that, I like the speed of it. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier for everybody to chat in real time without too much delay. Okay, so let's Operation Don't Get Killed by Fireballs. All right. She's going to burn me. Run, creature. You cannot hide, says Nex. All right. So they're coming after me. All right. So I'm just going to kind of follow the fireball if I can. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I wanted to have happen right there, but whatever. Go this way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. What? Just run. Go. Go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That was awkward. All right, go. All right, go. I got held in place by a trap. Oh my god. What is that giant thing? Is that... Oh, it's Guthix. Whoa. Is that Zamorak? What's zapping it? Slisky. Right. Yes, yes. Yes, thank you, Nickman. Kiva, good evening. Good to see you. Guthix just got zapped. Tape Man, good evening. So that was what Lucian, the Majorant, tried to use, but then got blown up by the bird people because he was trying to use the Stone of Jas or whatever. But now Slisky got it and then used to zap Guthix. Yeah, you're right, Dragonkin. They were flying, and they shot fireballs. I guess Dragonkin's more appropriate. So maybe that's just the best way to wake up Guthix, you know? Just a shot of electricity. Can you guys refresh me? What was Slisky's alignment before? Did we know anything about them when we were did we work with them? Like, I mean, I know that we interacted with them. Zerosian. And is Wahi Saitel the one who was Ali in the desert? And isn't the one who's wearing all red is also Zerosian? Yeah, Azzy. So they're all in league together, or so we thought. And it makes sense that a Zerosian would attack Guthix in this way if they want the edicts to be overturned or stopped or whatever, right? I don't know. We'll find out more. Dr. Incompetent, come to me. This isn't good. Oh my goodness. Right, that's what they did say. That didn't look like talking and reasoning. Do not be afraid. You have no enemies here. As I believe you know, I am Guthix. Wow. Guthix is big. What just happened? Are you injured? Slisky was wielding an elder weapon, a godslayer, if you will. Okay, so I don't know if I can make this connection, but I think you guys were saying that there were elder gods that preceded even Guthix in the creation of the universe, or whatever. But the elder weapons do they relate to that or not really? Sliss K? Okay. Sir Theodore, good evening. Good to see you. I am dying. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. But we still have time. It has been most interesting watching you brave your brave journey to get here. Sorry, I love the fact that the Guthix text is green, by the way. That's super fitting. It's just a little bit hard to read with my chat box. You put me in an honorable You put up an honorable defense, and I thank you. Before the end, there is something I must show you. Guthix? Oh, wow. Wait, can I zoom in? No. Okay. Oh, I am here. I have taken a form from my past. Interesting. Nice music track here. Your past? Where are we? Right. Right. You're right about that, Mather and Nickman. That's right. Because the Tokar told us that they were like put there by the gods to basically build everything. This is my homeland, or rather my last memories of it, moments before I left. Your homeland? Have patience, all will be explained. You saw Sliske, the Majorat, deal his final blow. I am dying. I have slowed our passage of time momentarily so I may share this with you. Please explore. I will wait for you along the path. Wow. All right, then. Okay. I can only go this way. Yeah, I'm trying. Many millennia ago, I was born here, far away from the land you call home. From as far back as I can remember, this world was in turmoil. My world was home to many gods, many beings who would claim it as their own. The gods fought relentlessly, and as more and more came, the fighting became more vicious. A war broke out and lasted for centuries. The world was ravaged and the population decimated. And do you know who came out the victor, Dr. Incompetent? I don't know. No one. No one emerged triumphant from this ordeal. My people were killed, all my friends, my family. I was left to stand alone on this devastated plain with memories of what my life had been. What about the gods? Many died. Many fled. Please, meet me along the path when you are ready. It's a Naragi corpse, a memory of someone long dead. These must be Guthix's memories of his friends and family, all killed in the wars that destroyed this world. Their clothes are basic, and they carry no weapons. They look more like farmers and crafters than warriors. It does not seem like they would stand much chance against a god's army. So, this plane or world, as we're seeing through Guthix's memory, was a world like, I'm just going to say, maybe like Gillinor, where there's people, and then the gods started invading it to try to take it over, but and then all of Guthix's people got killed by the gods, so Guthix tries to create a place where the gods can't do battle and kill like the normal folk or whatever. And that means that Guthix like wasn't a god initially, was just like, I don't know, a person, like a mortal. These are clearly the creatures depicted in the sketch in Guthix's dwelling. He must have created it from his memories or brought it with him from this world. It seems likely that this was a picture of his own family. It seems strange that the dead are not warriors. As the gods' battles became more fervent, innocent citizens must have become accidental casualties, eventually wiping out Guthix's race altogether. Okay, this is the same dialogue here. All right. Yep, yep, yep. Look at that statue back there. Skargaroth? It kind of looks like that king that got turned into a yeti, but We'll talk about that in a moment. Here's Guthix. Oh, he is one of the fallen, a god long dead and forgotten. In the last days of the war, I believed I was soon to die, too. There was no food, no water. I scavenged among the dead until one day I found a weapon, a large sword crackling with energy. Uber, good evening. It does, doesn't it, Sir Theodore? It's like a little cherry tomato up there. I recognized it as a weapon of the gods, the elder weapons, as they referred to them. The weapons were prized among them, and they fought even over these. I knew it to be my only chance, so I took it. Having seen so much violence, I do not believe in it as a solution, but in this case I had no other choice. In the dead of night, I crept from the ruins of my home. I found a slumbering god, the god you see before you, peaceful amid the rubble. I stabbed him with the elder weapon, driving it deep into his back. The weapon shattered as the god reared back in pain before crashing to the ground. As I watched him take his last breaths, I felt power growing within me. I became a god myself, equal to those who had tormented my life. Brett, how's it going? Thanks for subscribing. He did shank him. I left this world and its painful memories. I fled for centuries, aimlessly wandering, until something captured my attention. I felt drawn to a planet, Gielinor. It was beautiful and, more importantly, empty. It was somewhere I could hide and mourn my dead. I had not expected to find a stone upon it, the stone of Jas, granting me greater power even than the gods of my homeworld. I will continue my story along the path. Meet me there when you are ready. The shell of an ancient god. Let me go over here, though. Is there anything? No, this actually isn't anything special. Okay. The dead god looms over the landscape, terrifying even in death. His appearance suggests that he was not a benevolent god, though even if he were, it seems that none of the gods who visited this world cared much for the mortals living upon it. I do remember the broken sword. That's right. This is like no race seen on Gielinor. What is this? It doesn't look like any race I've seen. It is a god's warrior, a creature introduced to this world only for war. The sparring gods here brought in other races to fight for them, their own armies, much like the Majorat or the Icene were introduced to Gielinor. Yes, Alex, I have. I've been trying to get a guide together to get more people into Salt 2. So, the Majorat or the Icene were soldier units created by other gods? Interesting. When I arrived in Gielinor, I spent a long time alone. I didn't know what my future held, what I should do next. Eventually, I came upon what I believed was my purpose. I aimed to create a world free of the influence of gods, a world where the inhabitants would not have to fight other beings' wars. Right, right. So the Majorat weren't created, they were just brought in to be servants, and so were the Icene. So the Icene serve Saradomin? And then what? Did Zeros bring in the Majorat? And then one of those happened to be Zamorak, who turned against him? Oh, okay. So we'll find out. Oh, so the the gods from the desert brought in the Majorat. That's right. So Ixthlarin brought them in, and then they defected to go. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mina. Wow. Boy, this feels epic. Okay. So I introduced my own chosen races, humans, gnomes, beings who do not strongly tend toward evil nor good. I chose tribes who had no concepts of gods, and I brought them to Gielinor to live uninfluenced lives while I retained the balance. I was foolish. My plan would never work. I will continue my tale along the path. Please meet me when you are ready. Okay, Alex, good idea. Great. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, thanks everybody for helping me with this as I transition and mess around with these new technical things. Ixthlarin and Amiskut brought them to fight against Zeros. Then Zeros turned them against the Menophites. I see. Yeah, Paul, I'm excited about archaeology. I was always, though, kind of holding off because I didn't want it to spoil anything, but it looks like I'm getting to the point where I can almost do it. Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. Unlike Guthix's race, this creature is clearly a warrior. It almost looks as if it was created for combat with strong muscles and thick skin. It could have ripped a Naragi to shreds in seconds. The creature is wearing tough armor, bearing a mark of a long forgotten god. I should have seen it coming. I introduced them to the world. I had a power greater than they had ever seen. The mortal races began to worship me. They built shrines to me, made sacrifices. They waited on my every word. Yeah, that would be awkward. Can you imagine if, like, you were just like bringing mortals here just to kind of do their thing, and you were like, cool, cool, I'll just kind of hang back and maintained a balance, and the mortals started like sacrificing things to you, and you were like, whoa, 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 calm down. I don't know where you got the idea that like this was, I didn't ask for this. They built shrines to me. They waited on my every word. It pained me deeply to see myself becoming what I had always loathed. They should not have been living beneath me, serving me. I wanted them to be free, balanced, to make their own decisions. Knowing my presence was thwarting my efforts, I withdrew into the earth. To sleep. I hoped I would be forgotten over the ages. But it was not long before the other gods arrived. I feel my strength draining. We are nearly at the end. Please meet me along the path when you're ready. This looks to be the remains of a ruined temple. Some of Guthix's race must have begun to worship the gods who came to this world, creating shrines and temples before becoming caught up in the war that destroyed them. When I ended the war of the gods, I did it with no pleasure. I knew I had already failed. Looking over Gielinor, it was like looking at my homeland, the land ravaged, the mortals worshipping a multitude of gods, including myself. The races brought in by the now banished gods remained, and disrupted the balance at every turn. Battles raged on in the name of the absent gods. I could banish the gods themselves, but I could not remove the memories of them, the blind faith displayed by their followers. Besides, my own interference would only disrupt the balance more. I have disproportional power, more than any single being should have. I will wait for you further up the path when you're ready to continue. This tablet stands alone amongst the ruins. The clarity of the writing indicates that Guthix has a strong memory of this tablet. Perhaps it was something he saw every day or something dear to him. Along the path stands a house, suggesting this could have been a waymarker or sign. Oh, cool. I could have prevented this, Dr. Incompetent. I had been awake since you triggered the alarm. I knew what would happen. You could have stopped Sliske? Why didn't you? Dr. Incompetent, I have been the most powerful being on Gielinor since my arrival. Of course I could have stopped Sliske if I had desired to, but I embraced my death. It must occur if the world is to be balanced. If the gods return, another war is inevitable. Gielinor must be returned to peace before war destroys it, before it becomes like my own home, a dead, desolate wasteland. Gielinor must be protected, Dr. Incompetent, but not by me, by a mortal, someone with the power to defend against the gods, but not the power to be one. Ah, sorry. It is. The pain is becoming stronger. Please enter the house, my home, when you are ready. I have so little time. Please listen carefully. I have already shared my power with you, chosen you as one of my creatures, so that you may reach this point. When this is over, you will find yourself with even more power, power you may use to defend against gods. You must be a guardian of this world, Dr. Incompetent. Gillenor must be free. Wow. I mean, what a turn. Like, it's such a cool arc where the game basically, you've been doing all of these things, saving Gertrude's cats, and then you get to a point where you're being imbued by a god to be strong enough to now have to take on the gods themselves. I mean, it's getting intense. So my options are I will do as you ask, I will use your powers to protect Gillenor from the gods. No, it will be better ruled by a god, and I will use your powers to aid them, or you are foolish, Guthix. I will use your powers to strive for godhood myself. Awesome. 3 is hilarious. You should have bargained, Guthix. I'm going number 1. I am glad to have found such a noble mortal as you, Dr. Incompetent. My blessing is with you. It is over. My family wait for me. Remember your purpose, Dr. Incompetent. Forget me. Guthix, what happened here? Pretty much, Mina, right? I am a world guardian, right? It was Sliske. He must have waited for our backs to be turned, for our defenses to be down. Sliske struck a killing blow to Guthix before I could reach them. As he's back, we discussed this. There was no need for murder. And there's Ali, and you trusted his word when he said he would abide by us? I warned you. Sliske would release me just to steal my victory. I should have known he could not be trusted. That's enough. Do you really think this is the time for bickering? Guthix is dead. His edicts are broken. The world is unprotected. The wars could begin again. There will not be another war. Indeed, in my choice of God will come out victorious. There will be war, but I will come out victorious myself. Now there ain't going to be a war. I would like to believe you, Dr. Incompetent, but how do we have the power to stop it? The gods will return, and there is no one to stop them. I can stop them. In his last moments, Guthix spoke to me. He granted me. Char says, what is happening? Another Zerosian trick? Akthanikos says, this was not of our doing. This is no place for battle. Go back to your hiding places. Was that Sarah Doman? Who was that? Wow. the god of order and wisdom above all else. Now there's death. Guthix was not an evil god. Like myself, he yearned to make the world a better place for those who dwell upon it. But his notion of balance was flawed, and his presence meant that I could not return. It was not an easy decision, but Guthix had to die. Whoa! But, Ziliana, that does not mean we should gloat over the events here. I apologize, my lord. So, human, you were alone with Guthix in his last breaths. Tell me, do you know who I am? I know who you are, Saradomin. Here's my choices. You are a benevolent god of justice, kindness, and wisdom. I know you are a god, but I have yet to decide what I think of you. You are a two-faced god. All you want is power. I mean, I'm going to say one, but we're going to see. I'm going to try to get the gods out of here if I can. Thank you, Kiva. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. I hope you have a good day at work. What a quest. I am glad that after my extended absence, there are those who still know me for who I am. Now, much has happened here today. With the edicts broken, the world will soon enter a new age. More gods will be coming. I apologize, human. I do hope we meet again, but for now I must ask you to leave. I have much to do here. Interesting. You are resistant to my power. Did you just try to teleport me out of here? I've got some special news for you, buddy. My journey back may have temporarily weakened me, I suppose, but still. Human, did Guthix tell you anything in his last moments? Wisdom, secrets, spells? Let's just say, I got a little extra little juice. I would advise you to tell me now. He gave me some of his power so I can guard the world against gods. He gave me some of his power to use as I see fit. He gave me some of his power so I may reach godhood myself. Number 1. Is that so? Well, you have been given a generous gift. Clearly Guthix saw something in you. Consider your choices, human. Guthix may have presented you with the world as he sees it, but that is not the only view. There are other more worthy paths. No one good would wish for another war of the gods. No one good would wish for another war of the gods, but sometimes violence is necessary before we can achieve a greater peace. Well, we'll see about that. It would be wise to ensure you are on the right side when that violence begins. I will leave you now to think on that. No doubt we will meet again, Guardian. He's like, well, I could teleport myself, so this is it then. Guthix is dead. We have little time to mourn, Juna. Saradomin has returned. You are right. We must act quickly if we are to mount a defense to protect ourselves. Dr. Incompetent, you should have these. One is a gift from me. The ring belonged to Cress. He meant for you to have it when this was all over. May they aid you in the battles ahead. Oh, we did it. We have completed the World Wakes. All right, we got 3 quest points. Some big lamps, some smaller lamps, Slayer experience, prayer experience, ultimate combat abilities. Wow. Cosmetic tops. Okay. Guthix's shrine. Ability to offer divination chronicle fragments at the shrine. 100,000 prayer fire making at the shrine. Access to the memory of Naragun from Fairy Ring AIS. S. Huh. Interesting. Okay. After completing the suggested requirements, you can access the World Guardian title, Six Age Circuit Ring, the Crestbots area, and Crestbots as Slayer target and 2 keys. Wow. All right. The first ultimates I can use for real. Okay. We will create a shrine here with Guthix. His values will not be forgotten. You should return here if you feel you need to mourn. Okay. So, um, hey, this ring is actually stronger than my Luck of the Dwarves. Okay, so, what are these? Static lamps, ancient lamps, prayer. Hey, Diablo, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. I'm so glad you have found the videos to be useful and fun. Thank you for watching. Yeah, those are great games. So, Theodore is saying is go tend to the shrine and then we go to the Lumbridge crater. Oh wow. Okay. Um, I fixed this place up. All right, here's the druids chilling. Gothixian High Druid. Okay, great. Good to see you. This is Slayer. Yeah, that's a lot of experience. Um, okay, great. What am I trying to get this up to? 85? Is that what you need? I think I want to say you need 85 for oh, okay, different skill. Hmm. I don't think I need dungeoneering anymore. Hmm. Can I do magic? It happened. What is my herb lore at? It's like, take it. Okay, fine. Welcome. What can I aid you with? What is there to do here? The shrine is a place of mourning. There are activities you can do to pay your respects, which you may find rewarding. We could also use your aid in a threat from the main chamber. Okay. What can I do to pay my respects? We have established torches around the shrine. If you could light them, we would be grateful. We've also constructed a memorial to Guthix. Perhaps you would find it beneficial to contemplate his passing there. What about the threat in the main chamber? There is an abundance of automatons loose in the chamber. Since Cress's death, they have become increasingly unstable. Sad to say, without their master, they are turning on anyone who enters. If you are feeling up to it, we could use your help in thinning their numbers. After all, we need to preserve the sanctity of the shrine. Okay, what else you got? Let me ask about something else. I'd like to exchange my top. Would I? What else do I have? Oh no, I don't want any of those. I'll keep the one I have. Um, Junus is fine. Okay. So if I pay respects, what does this do? You need prayer level of 90, right? So I'm not high enough to pray. They're like, you just don't even know how to respect this. Okay. I can light some torches. This actually gives a lot of fire making experience. I mean, 10,000 is good. So does that give me any kind of, I mean, it gives me experience, but does it do anything for the temple? Like, do I get currency or any kind of, Guthix may teach us as much as in death as in life. I feel we will need this knowledge as we face the new age. There's a fifth one down the stairs. Okay, great. Did it? It calms me to be here. Guthix may be dead, but this shrine is a symbol of our unrelenting faith in him. Though he is gone, his teachings and followers remain. He really has. He really has. I mean, it's unbelievable that he's just dead and somehow, like, right there. Please take care in the shrine. It is a place of great mourning. All right. Yeah, I heard that one before. Okay. So if I want, I can just fight the automatons for some Slayer experience, is what you're telling me? All right. So what you're saying is, yeah, Uber Noob, this is two gods face to face. I mean, we met Guthix. I mean, through this quest, we met Guthix and Saradomin, and we fought off a bunch of God's generals and worked alongside, Death and Juna and Cress and the automatons, and were kind of, negotiating with Majorat, I mean, incredible. Oh, I see, Mather. So, to Nick Man's earlier point, which is, review the quest or rate the quest, for me, this was one of, uh, I would say World Wakes is one of my favorite quests. And simply because the scope of it, like, was so amazing, seeing everything come together, seeing all the interactions, and meeting the gods, and then getting this point of growth for your character where you're going to become a guardian of the entire planet against these, like, intrusive divine forces and their impending war. It feels so epic that, it's a step up that you just don't get in a lot of RPGs, where you're at this kind of, like, incredibly high level, and you feel that you've adequately earned it. It doesn't feel like it's rushed or forced. It feels like you chipped away, and you built up to this. You know, it's a huge payoff. So I liked it a lot. I liked the writing. I liked the cutscenes. The whole sequence in um, Guthix's, like, memory realm was an amazing bombshell of discovery. Just getting all of this information was, you know, not only overwhelming, but also, like, there's so many gaps, like there's so many mysteries still to uncover. So it's really exciting. Yeah, it really is, Nick, man. The music is amazing. The way that the story is described, the amount of lore that they give you, just fascinating. Okay, so let me go to Lumbridge, is what you guys said, right? Hmm. It's decorated wonderfully for Christmas. Yeah, absolutely, Sir Theodore. I guess I should just wear this and then just keep Luck of the Dwarves as my teleportation device. Is it this? Oh, it's not this like memorial thing? Okay. All right. A fountain to the fallen of Lumbridge, erected in one day during the Lumbridge Rebuildathon. Sir Theodore, you're talking about something else? Head south until I see a man from in blue? Oh, I need the preacher? Okay. Glory to Saradomin, the rightful victor of the Battle of Lumbridge. Um, what happened here? You don't know? The Battle of Lumbridge was an epic battle fought between the noble god Saradomin and the wicked pretender god Zamorak. Zamorak came through a portal in Lumbridge and immediately began destroying everything around him, but then the mighty Saradomin appeared and intervened, protecting us all. They locked blows and both bore their full might down upon each other. The force of their fury rent the ground beneath our feet asunder and created the crater we see today. Locked in a stalemate, each summoned their mighty armies and waged war across Lumbridge. They were locked in vicious battle for 10 weeks before Saradomin finally emerged victorious, leaving Zamorak broken and defeated. Wow. What's that armor you're wearing? The armor? Why, it's the armor of the dedicated warriors of Saradomin. Brave followers of Saradomin were given this armor when they had earned enough recognition with his army. During the battle, you could have claimed this from the quartermaster if you fought for Saradomin. Other than that, it is only borne from devout Saradominist warriors in the God Wars dungeon. Saradominist NPCs in the God Wars dungeon could drop pieces of the Saradominist War Priest armor set when defeated. The vile Zamorakian forces have similar, though far more sinister armor that can be taken from Zamorakian warriors in the God Wars dungeon. Okay. So should I watch the opening cutscene? All right, there's the portal. Whoa. All right. That is definitely Zamorak. I like how my character is hiding. This is one heck of a cutscene. Hey, Lazy, what's up, my friend? Thanks for following. Wow. Zeradomin looks kind of like us. So Saradomin, you're saying, was a human, and then just what, got some elder weapons? Oh, the stone, right? Whoa, look at these, the black knights and the white knights going at it. I mean, it makes sense. That's what Guthix got. Do you mean to say that when this happened, this event, that you could have, like, players could have made the outcome favor Zamorak and they would have changed the story of the game? Or do you mean just in your instance of the game, you could affect the outcome? Wow. So, like, they took a poll or something, but no one liked Zammy? Kind of like how for the Halloween event, I picked the one, like, random guy, Frank or whatever, and nobody picked him. Okay. Score from in game activities. That's cool. I'm telling you, Mina, Frank's defeat had some real life consequences for me, like a psychological downward spiral that I'm only just recovering from. It's interesting because, like, I mean, as I'm trying to piece this together, I touched the Stone of Jas, like, all of our characters have, and we didn't quite get that same level of power. I kind of thought like you had to be in possession of it, but it's just like one time having it is good enough. Oh, I see what you mean. You got to kill a god and then drink in the power. So it's kind of like the Majorat ritual. It's like the, you know what it is? I mean, I'm going to tell you what. As soon as I heard that the gods were coming to the different domains and doing battle, this is just how I've been wired, but my brain immediately went to the Highlander series and like, um, I mean, it is the quickening. Like there can be only one. You kill the other god, you get the quickening. Like it's just the Highlander. They do fight with samurai swords though, and like these are, there's other weapons. Okay, let's see the ending cutscene. It's my pillow, Mather. Whoa. Wow, he got relegated to the B League after this, Tape Man. I know, Alex, isn't it wild? Okay, that was Moya from the Nadir Saga, right? Who saved Zamorak right there? Interesting. Okay, so now do I go to that other fountain or someplace else? Or is there really nothing to do at the. What is this thing? What does this even do? Oh, okay. Learn more about a god or learn more about Gothics. Okay, I see. All right, so let's learn more about Gothics. Where do I go? Nickel, what's up, my friend? No, I don't have the thievery skill to do pieces of hate. I think you need 85 for that. Yeah, you need 85 thieving and 82 fire making. And my skills currently 79 fire making, 79 thieves. Oh, we need to do some divination. Okay. In my currency pouch, there's a thing called memory strand. I don't know if I have that. I did memory strand. I did divination. I just stood by like cracks in the earth and gathered little motes or whatever came out. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for here. I got 624 memory strand. So like a million, basically. Indefinite amount. All right. Okay. All right then. What is this? I am at the Hall of Memories. I see. I'm over by Eagle's Peak and the fishing colony. Oh, there's an Orla near Draenor you want me to go see first? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, near the jail. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, there she is, huh? I see her. Right, right. I appreciate everybody. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Who is May? It looks like she's cataloging data. Okay. Ask about gathering fragments for the divine simulacrum outfits. How about something else?
At this rate, you'll surpass my knowledge in no time. Are you ready to continue learning?
Hey, cowboy. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Traveling again, huh? Um, yeah, I want to learn.
As you've seen, memories can be converted into experience, but that's not all they can be used for.
Keep talking.
If you focus your mind, you can also receive divine energy, a useful material. Why don't you try it?
I'm focusing. I'm always focused.
At this rate, you'll surpass my knowledge in no. As you've seen, memories can be converted into. If you
Okay,
focus
okay.
your mind, you.
Is that? I don't know. I must have talked to her before because she's not. She's giving me this dialogue. Maybe I did talk to her a long time ago. Okay. Well, then let's go. Time to go back to the future. What is this place? It's been here for years, my dear. I knew of it. I've read of it, but we could never see it. It was kept hidden from view for reasons I know not. Ever since Guthix left this world, I've been gaining an ever-increasing sense of this place's existence. Tiny strands of Guthixian memories have started appearing near divination craters. It seems like they were hidden from view until now. I'll try to explain what I've been researching since I've been here. It's all coming back to me slowly. It all starts with engrams. engrams are permanent markers left on the timeline. They're caused by the significant activities of living things and can only be spotted by those who have an adept understanding of divination. It's possible to charge these engrams by infusing them with divine energy and memory strands. What does that do to them? Oh, it's a theater of light and magic, my dear. The engrams hold an echo of history. These echoes all belong to Guthix, right? Engrams, memory strands, divine energy, they're all part of Guthix's residual life force. How very astute. I suppose I should expect nothing less from you. I've only ever charged a couple of weak engrams, but they were both from the viewpoint of Guthix himself. We can assume that the rest are almost certainly related to Guthix as well. There could be so much valuable information stored in these engrams. How do we find them? In the center of this concourse behind me, you'll see a pool brimming with energy. You'll probably sense it before you see it. It gives off such a glorious aura. All of the plinths inside the building are somehow connected to this pool. Once charged, I could display the echoes found inside the engrams there, just like the statues of raw life, animated echoes of reality. If you tinker with the plinths, you may be able to discover a vague idea of locations of other engrams. I can't promise that they'll be easy to detect, though. So once I've found an engram, I can charge it by filling with divine energy and these memory strands. Yes, and then bring it to me. I can get the pool of energy to absorb any charged engrams that you bring here. After that, you should be free to interact with the echoes as you see fit. Hey, Still Soto, good evening, my friend. You know, that's a great question. If you have a recommendation, I'd love to hear it. I still need to do Rogue Fable 4, I believe. This seems simple enough, but let me quickly recap. I need to use the plinths to get hints about where to find the engrams, then charge the engrams with memory strands and divine energy, then give them to you to add to the pool here. Yep, it seems that you've got it. Oh, one more thing, huh? The pool of energy. Once I had charged some engrams, I noticed that I felt a stronger connection to this place. Perhaps we can focus the energy in this place to help you with your divination skill. Just a hunch, of course. Sounds interesting. I'll investigate. Fantastic. Please take one of the engrams that I found to get yourself started and to gain a feel for them. Okay, fine. Try not to lose it. Hey, Growler. What's up, my friend? Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thuraziz, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, Diceomancer. I think I have that somewhere on my radar, but thank you for recommending it. Let me write that down. Thank you so much for watching, my friend. I appreciate that. All right. So, what we do now is I've got the Naragi engram and I need pale energy to charge it. So what you're saying is I need to just go gather some pale energy somewhere? Oh, you can buy it? Awesome, Theraziz. Okay. All right, let me see this. Let me just check really quickly. How much do I need? Um, 500. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mina. Hatchet, good evening. Absolutely, absolutely. I really enjoyed the first Path of Exile, so I'm pumped. Hatchet, I don't. If anybody knows, is Path of Exile 2, is it going to be free like the first Path of Exile, or do you need to buy it? Theraziz, I'm down. Free when released? That's awesome. Oh, I see. You could pay 30 bucks. The early access needs to be purchased, but then it's eventually free. So, a question I have is if you buy the early access for like 30 or $40, do you get like once the game comes out, does that give you like in Path of Exile, the first one, you could buy like storage expansion. Does any of that money go towards giving you cosmetics or in-game functionality at all? Okay, you get points. Okay. So you're telling me I pay $30 and then on Friday I can play Path of Exile 2? Boy, that's pretty tempting. All right. So charge it. I charged it. So now I go back to her and then give it to her. I feel you, Nick, man. I do it, but I do it for more like 20. Like I play a character for like 20 hours and then I stop and then come back a few months later and replay it. I really enjoy it. Oh, no worries, Theraziz. Thank you so much for the thought, though, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to teleport. Um, oh, I could have just teleported with this thing. I charged this engram with divine energy and some memory strands. Could you please take a look at it? This is perfect. I could feel the energies of the past radiating from this engram. I will add the echo to the pool and harness its power for you. Feel for free, of course, though I wouldn't mind a pat on the back every now and then. Sure, pat on the back. Yeah, I actually paid money in Path of Exile, but I never bought cosmetics. I would just buy, like, more stash. Like, let me hold more stuff. I think you guys know that I like to never throw things away and just hoard my treasures. Okay, now I check a plinth and I look for the memory. Memory. Talk to me. Check it. Naragimi. All right. Tutorial stage 2, 3 complete. I don't know what that means. Check it. Talk to the echo. Oh, look, there's Guthix. The nature of things is a perfect cycle, from one state to another, and a return to prior existence. Things that once existed, yet now are lost, may yet return, and in an improved form, that which is no more shall return again, renewed with more vigor and power than before. Those who remember the past will see the truth in my words. Of future events I see most clear, yet things that must be, must be. I could change them if I so desired, but I do not, for all things must happen as they run their course. I guess you're right, Sir Theodore. Oh, okay. All right, I did that part. All right. So I would need to go get another engram at this point. All right. So let's see. You guys said oh, we go back to Prif. Okay, you're right. Oh, go talk to her again to finish the tutorial thing? Right, good point. Knowledge is power. That metaphor has an almost tangible weight in times like these. We exist merely beside beings capable of smiting us with an utterance. Some days I stand and bask in the serenity of this world, yet on others I feel like a helpless observer in a world where tyrannical children run amok. The chance for even a minuscule rebalance is not to be scoffed at. Should the opportunity present itself, my dear, let us tinker with the powers here and see what arises. What is it that you're asking me to do? Sorry, I sometimes go off on a tangent. The butterfly statue at the edge of the energy pool controls the flow of energy here. You should be able to power up your divination skill by tinkering with it. Let me know if it works. All right, I'll let you know if the butterfly statue works. Harmony of Naragon. Are you sure you want to lock in this selection? I don't know, that's all I can do, so yeah, rock it. I locked it in. It's glowing. No, that's good. That's good. I did that. Let's go talk to her, I guess. I could enter the pool. Should I do that? Let's just walk in. Get in there. Oh my god, I jumped in. I've died. Hello? Greetings, automaton. I appear to be in a state of disrepair, says the archivist. Warning, core memories missing. Automaton, you must help fix this. Do not neglect your duties. The archivist hands you 2 jars, one empty and one full. Routine 1. I have given you a full jar. Deposit it at the far side of the hall. Routine 2. I have given you an empty jar. Fill it with energy from the scattered memories in the hall. Once full, well, see routine 1. You can find more jars in the room east of here. A memory storage bot jumps into your backpack. The bot will automatically look to recover data when harvesting from lustrous memories within the Hall of Memories. So I should leave this place? Okay. Additional subroutine. Take this memory bot with you and it will gradually recover a core memory as you work like human urns. I have 5 memory bots for you to complete. Once a memory bot's completed its job. Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. So let's just talk to her again. Did you manage to power up your divination abilities in any way? I picked an effect and locked the energy to it. It seems like there are more options for me there, but I couldn't quite access them. Oh, I knew you could do it. I couldn't manage it myself, but I knew there was something to that statue as soon as I found this place. For allowing me to learn from you, I will allow you to learn from me in return. There's now almost no limit to the number of chronicles you can carry, and they should also be a bit easier to find. That's very kind of you, thanks. Alright, so I finished all the tutorial stuff, I guess. You got anything else for me? You haven't attuned enough engrams for your reward, right? Can you tell me about the butterflies? They seem to be made of dispersed magical energy from Guthix himself. It seems safe to collect them. In keeping with Guthix's teaching of balance, it will be in one of the areas of knowledge or skill where you are most inexperienced. Ah. What if I don't want to receive experience for catching butterflies? Well, I suppose I could help you. Do you really want to stop gaining experience? Gain it. You will now get experience from catching Guthixian butterflies. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. So if I go collect engrams, then I can just level up divination nicely. But I only need these memory jars and this bot if I'm down in that little, like, minigame area. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sir Theodore and Mina and Mather for explaining all this. You'll want chronicles from divination. Okay. So what do I want to do before I leave? Change something? Oh, I see. So I want the Chronicles. So, um, oh, it's locked. I can't change it for 5 days. Gotcha. Okay. So I think I had to do that, um, for the tutorial. All right, here we are. We are in Prif, and there's an event notice board. All right, so all right, here we go. We're getting a tour of Prif from Nickman. This is the Myler district, okay? Oh, I see. They love herblore. Looks like it. They got a little garden here. I raked the harmony pillar. Take that. Oh, I see. Within the old lands, your people refer to them as Daemonheim. Knowledge of our clan's past remains out of our reach. Our clan has recently acquired the means to translate the ancient elven tongue. Should you find anything which looks like it matches this in your travels, bring it to us, and we shall share the knowledge. All right. They provide a journal, which will automatically hold anything you find in Daemonheim. Okay, thanks. Cool. Harmony seeds. Oh, I see. So you would plant them on the pillars. Oh, you want me to buy those seeds? Can I plant this? Let me see. Once you plant a seed on a harmony pillar, it cannot be removed. Yeah, do it. I stabbed it. All right. I'm learning about Prif. Here we go. Oh, cool, Mina. That's neat. Fruit tree patch. Oh, it's good to see you again. Prif is more beautiful than I ever imagined. What can I do for you? Um, what can I do here? Oh, you guys already explained this to me. Let's ask about her. Can you tell me about yourself? Yes, as you should know, I'm Lady M, and I've spent far too long in dungeons. Me too. That knowledge may now serve the clan. I'm almost as happy to be free of the dungeons as to see Prif almost. In fact, it's been so long I've almost forgotten how to make potions with regular herbs. Clan M. Initially, we were a clan purely focused on the workings of the earth, farms and herbs primarily. Our ancestors moved away from farming, but their harmony pillars still remain ours to use. Our focus switched away from farming when elven explorers discovered an entrance to the area you call Daemonheim. We mounted expeditions to learn from the unique plant life and subsequently became the only clan capable of finding the same areas more than once. We even constructed entrances allowing quick access to some of the more interesting areas we found. Skills. We focus on the skills which utilize natural resources, herb lore, and dungeoneering. With careful measurements and a steady hand, we mix potent potions. Working with the Ithel clan, we created a peculiar flask which allows multiple potions to be consumed without canceling each other's effects. The end result looks easy, but don't underestimate the skills required. All right. Melior. Okay. All right. You can buy a crystal. Okay. Oh, I see. So I can AFK train prayer. If I use this, is it better prayer though than burying those bones? I see. So I could just click this and walk away and not have to keep filling my pack with bones and just get. Okay, cool. Neat, neat. Lady Heffen. Praise Saren for sending you, human. You are the savior of our city. Clan Heffen. Where other clans build or fight or destroy, Clan Heffen looks inward. We contemplate the physical and spiritual world and meditate upon the wisdom of Saren. We strengthen our bodies and our minds that we may be enlightened by her grace and the beauty of her spirit. So they're about prayer. Can you tell me about your skills? We seek to cleanse our minds in prayer and hone our bodies through agility courses. I see. We welcome all who crave enlightenment and provide for the physical and spiritual needs. Why not leap atop a serenity post and meditate in unity upon the wisdom of Saren? I think you will find the experience quite edifying. I suppose. Oh, I need to do something here, like train, like click different emotions or something? Oh, I see. Okay, bow. I got you. Okay. That's cool. That's not bad. Okay, let's go. This is their agility course. What was that? Velocity? Oh, right. Oh, I see. Oh, neat. I got some pants. Okay, cool. I gotta tell you, that's probably one of my favorite agility courses. It blows the agility pyramid out of the water. Oh, I see. So I could go through here and fight the shadow guys again. They are my favorite. It's like the elite clues guarantee that I give myself a slider puzzle for the day. It's amazing. Oh, this is the best place to train summoning? Oh, look, there's a fairy ring. Hello, I'm Daffyd. Don't you just think implings are the coolest? No. I'm trying to catch 'em all for help with my collection. Will you help? Of course you'll help. Who wouldn't? There's a reward if you do. Hi. Hello, 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 implings. Get them. Go, go, go. Here. You need this checklist for keeping track and taking notes. Remember, implings must be caught by you. Jared implings won't count. Or jarred, I guess is what he's saying. Jarred implings. If you catch them all, I'll teach you how to learn more when catching implings, or how to gain more loot from them. Any questions? Um, Why do you want implings? I don't know, they're just really cool. Flying around all day, not a care in the world. And I like how they steal stuff that people want, so people will want to catch them. I want to catch one of each and keep them imprisoned for life. No more flying around without a care in the world. Not for anything sinister. They'll like it here. I want to look after them here. They'll make great pets. Oh, and to study. Lord Amlod wants me to study them, especially the new crystal type that's only been showing up since Prif regrew. All right, buddy. Oh, behold, the great Lord Amlod returned from the plane of spit. Oh, I've already done that part. Anything else I could help you with? What's your clan about? I, the Amlod, are the greatest of all elf clans. We divine the will of Seren and call forth creatures from the spirit plane to help hold back the shadows. Most elves have an affinity with nature, but the Amlod are the closest to it. I don't mean the simple stuff like the soil and trees. That's Clan Cruz. Or Chris. Clan Chris, that's what it is. No, I mean the anima mundi, the connection between all forms of life and the spirit of the world that flows through us all. And specifically about the light energy that flows within it, we stay clear of dark energies whenever we find them. That is, except for the shadows we now summon here in order to cleanse them of corruption. Okay. What are your skills? We are comprised of summoners and experienced diviners of Seren's will. We seek the aid of protectors from the spirit plane and use their light to banish shadows. Although the Dark Lord has been dealt with, it has cast a long shadow over the elven lands. For each shadow defeated and each core cleansed in the rift of light below, we are one step closer to returning Seren to us all. So, are light creatures associated with Seren in some way? Oh, ho, ho, no, my friend, not exactly. They are their own beings, but they are intrinsically linked with Lady Seren. My belief is that they are attracted to certain beings who share their affinity to light, and though this is just my theory, I believe that when Our Lady shattered, they were drawn to the largest of her remnants. We all know how that worked out, all that Dark Lord nonsense, yet we see it as our duty to cleanse these creatures of light as much as to cleanse Seren. In turn, these light creatures help us to locate parts of Seren, some of which we turn over to the other clans so that they may perform their own duties. In fact, if you were to see it as your duty to cleanse these poor light creatures, then I would reward your efforts. To fully cleanse Seren, we must purify her mind, body, and soul. The shadows reflect corruption of each of these things. So in turn, we must cleanse the truthful, blissful, and manifest shadow creatures. Please collect cores from each type. 15 of each should suffice. Okay. Oh, cool. I could finally do the fifth statue with Copernicus Glyph. The fifth and final. Well, maybe not final, but a new one for me anyway. Ito. Hmm. I don't have enough mining, unfortunately, but wow, okay. Wow. That's cool. So Prif is really good for AFK stuff. Nice. Greetings. Best place for your house, I see. It's wonderful, isn't it? The crystal spires of Prif, it's more beautiful than I could have dreamed. The stories didn't do it justice. Um, can you make me a crystal hatchet, pickaxe, or mattock? They're rather large tools, but in principle it'd be no different from a tuning, say a crystal halberd. It would degrade to a seed like other tools, of course. That's not good enough, lady. I want a tool I could store in my tool belt, never degrades, and is better than a dragon tool. Well, aren't we the demanding one? It's possible in theory, I suppose, I could coat a dragon metal in that harmonic dust and crystallize it. That would maintain the tool's structural integrity, and I could use an enchantment similar to the crystal chime to inhibit degradation. Give me a dragon hatchet, pickaxe, or mattock, and give her 4,000 dust, and she'll upgrade it. Cool. If you're looking to upgrade an augmented tool, you'll need to show me that directly. Um, Clan Ithel. We're most well known for our ability to sing crystal seeds, tiny precious fragments of Saren herself, into new and glorious shapes. Quite a lot of these gifts from Saren were kept safe on Tardiad, the true home of the elves. We've not been able to return to Tardiad since we lost access to the World Gate in the Second Age. Guthix established his edicts after the God Wars of the Third Age to protect Gielinor from the gods. Saren didn't want to be separated from us, so to share her power with the elves, Saren shattered her body. These crystal seeds come from Saren by vocalizing at a pitch beyond human hearing and by varying a tone. A crystal chanter could change the shape and size of a crystal seed. Grifted chanters can even imbue powers into these objects. Crystal singing isn't limited to the Ithel clan, but more crystal chanters are born into our family than any of the other clans. All right. Hey, Paolo. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. That's awesome. Yeah, that would have been sweet to do this quest on release. Ilfine, gotcha. Um, Okay, if I come across one, I could sing it there. I gotcha. Oh, here we go. You can fight these guys. Oh, yeah. I see. Hello. How can I help? Um, Tell me about your clan. We are a clan of warriors without a war to fight. He says right after an elf civil war ends. Yes, but that was our one and only war. Seren forbade us from engaging with those who attempted to breach our borders during the God Wars. She protected us, of course, kept them out, but if she'd let us, we could have stopped them from trying over and over again. But we were left to guard a city that was protected from on high, a waste of our talents. We should have been allowed to travel east with the Kadarn. So it was jealousy? No, nothing so base. All of my kind wishes for the ability to return home. Ever since the World Gate was taken from us, we've been stranded here. If the Iroworth had been given leave to travel beyond the forest, we might have stopped that from happening or spared our kind from what befell King Baxtorian and Queen Glariel. To make matters worse, Seren abandons us. What were we to do? Seren gone, Baxtorian and the Kadarn gone. Someone had to lead our people. We didn't see anyone else offering. We just wanted the chance to show the other clans what we were capable of. Hiram, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. So the Civil War was for the good of the other clans? War is for the good of none, but what led us towards it started out as a noble intent. The other clan elders disagreed with our more militant view. They reverted the city to seed form to protect it from us, but we were ever only trying to protect them and to find a way back to Tardiad. To the Iorworth, they were the traitors. They robbed us of our homes, of Seren's light. Over the years, our clan lost sight of why this all started, and then this whole business with raising the Dark Lord happened. We lost our way. Wow. Okay. There's my crystal chest. Um. Oh, okay. Talk to Eslet too. If I didn't kill him. I don't know. I don't see anybody over there. That's a good one, Hiram. Oh, okay. I've got somebody else. I've got Emwin. Conspiracy, it would be Sasquatch aliens. Oh, I didn't mean to pickpocket. I was trying to talk to this person. I'm sorry, I cannot talk now. My husband, Esiel, he was murdered. He was Lord Iroworth's emissary of peace. He should have been safe. Um, Let me tell you what really went down. Eslet, I remember that name. Yes, the head mourner. I was the one who killed him. What? How could... He was no emissary of peace. He planned to wipe out the entire population of Ardoin in order to regrow a corrupt version of Prith. There was no way I could allow him to live after that. No, you have to be lying. A Silt could never do that. Get away from me. Sorry, lady. She's crying because I couldn't forgive what her husband was about. I took him down. Oh, it's the ladder of death. What do you want? Morvan, the Slayer Master. Oh, okay. Oh, you can go down there for a challenge? Not ready. I'll mine everything you've got. Oh, wow. Onyx. Oh, sweet Onyx. Hello, how can I help you? Um, clan. We are an ancient and noble clan of workers. We reshape the earth itself according to our designs. Oh, but we are much the same as the earth we shape, strong and each shaped to serve their purpose. Like an anvil, we hold firm the ways of the elves. Like a hammer, we forced shape upon elven kind, giving it purpose and meaning. Saren herself saw in us the future of the elves, and she honored our malleability and durability. I like to think she would be proud of what we have achieved. She's proud. Trust me. Oh, nice. Okay. 50 rocks to get a good reward. I got you, Mather. Hiram, that's a good question. Not intentionally. I like to eat, but if I know I'm going out, sometimes I will refrain from eating before it, but I don't intentionally fast so I can feast. I don't have any. I'm empty. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, wrong guy. Well met. How could I be of service? Clan Kadarn. We are an ancient clan of defenders. We have guarded and protected the elven people for as long as I can remember, and long before that. Guided by the will of Saren, our arrows find the hearts of our foes, and our magic shatters all but the most powerful defenses. We are the soldiers of Prif, its defenders, and when necessary, its vanguard. Where Iorwerth flaunt their brutal methods, we exemplify subtlety and precision. A single arrow in the right place can do more damage than an entire platoon of Io warriors. They would be wise to remember that. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's got to be amazing, Paolo, to have come here and just been like, oh my goodness. Hey, welcome to the Max Guild Garden. Oh, neat. Oh, okay. Hey, I did it. I have one banner. Uh, amazing. Well, that's a good question, Hiram. I picked something really simple like pizza or French fries. Oh, okay. Oh, you might find those portals useful. You could tune them to go to a variety of high level training areas. To start with, you can only tune to the northern portal. The first time you tune, it's free too. Once you're maxed at least 15 skills, you could then tune the other one. Oh boy. You could tune it as many, but there's a cost. Okay. Any recommendations? Okay. We got it. Wow. So we've really covered some Prif. Have we seen it all? Okay. Ah, the Chris clan. Yes. Yes, indeed. I like how much pickpocketing you could do here. You can steal from everyone. Only Elder Tree patch in the game? Wow. I could grow one of these days. Hello again. How could I help you? Oh, yep. We got the achievement. Can you tell me about Clan Chris? Where other clans create or destroy, Clan Chris maintains. We create and destroy plant life in equal quantities, maintaining a status quo in which we can flourish. We are not a clan that revels in luxury and pomp. We are the clan with soil beneath our fingernails and splinters in our skin. Some would argue ours is a simple life, but they have never spent the seasons watching over a farming patch, learning to spot the signs of disease or infestation, nor have they had to worry about where a tree will fall and make sure that it falls on nothing of import. Ha! Simple. Give them a season with us and we'll see if they still think they live a simple life. That's funny, Mina. Awesome. Look at this tree guy. Big tree man. Awesome. Well, thank you for the tour, Nick man. Yeah, there's so many cool things to do. I had no idea that there was that many different ways to raise your skills here. This town is great. That sounds delicious, Hiram. Well, everybody, we completed an amazing quest tonight. Which and I guess we can start with something, you know, like the death of chivalry, perhaps, as a world guardian quest if we feel like it. Um, and we're now in another tier of quests, the world guardian quest. Look at that. Lots to do, but awesome. And we got to explore Prif and work on a little, divination in a separate area too, learning a lot about more advanced elements to the game. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight. We'll be back next week with some more RuneScape. Tomorrow, we'll be streaming whatever wins the poll on YouTube. If you haven't voted yet, go to the YouTube channel community section and check out the 4 choices. And it's close, so we'll see. Nickel, Siloom, Hiram, Nickman, Mina, Sir Theodore, Growler, Lazy, Brett, Joshua, Paolo, Mather, Zago, Alex, Tape Man,